Hi there, welcome back to our kitchen. I'm Lauren and this is Jenny. We're two of Festival's Mealtime Mentors, and today we're sharing a cupcake recipe that is perfect for really every season.
That's right, Lauren. Today we're making carrot cake cupcakes.
I personally love carrot cake.
Me too, but I also really love cream cheese frosting.
That is probably why I like carrot cake, is because of the frosting. But nonetheless, let's get started. So for our cupcakes today, we're going to start with our batter. We're starting with our dry ingredients. We're adding in all-purpose flour. We've got some baking powder, baking soda, a little bit of salt, and then for our spices, we have a good amount of cinnamon, and then some pumpkin pie spice as well.
Lots of really great flavors in there. And these are all ingredients that you probably already have on hand. So it looks like a lot, but it's really not too much.
Yes. Oh, I'm making a mess. This is how I cook in my kitchen and bake at home. It is just a mess. All right, so we just wanted to mix that a little bit to combine. So I'm going to scooch that over and get started on our wet ingredients, I should say. So we've got our canola oil. You could use any sort of vegetable oil, would be fine. Then we've got, I'm going to use this actually.
We have some unsweetened applesauce. So we're using that in place of some of the oil. So it's great because it cuts back on some of the oil. And then it also lends a little bit of natural sweetness as well, and a lot of really great moisture.
And we've got a little bit of brown sugar, some granulated sugar, a little bit of vanilla, and then a couple eggs. All right, so now I'm just going to give this a whisk. Our brown sugar, kind of break that up a little bit. And really we just want to mix this all until it's combined, and then we'll be adding it to our dry ingredients. All right, this is all mixed nice together. So now I'm gonna bring this over here, add to our dry ingredients, and mix it all together. And that is our cupcake batter. All right, this is nice and combined, so we can add in our fun ingredients next.
Yes. So we're going to start off with some grated carrots. So we freshly grated these carrots because it ends up with thinner pieces than buying like the already match cut carrots that you can purchase in the store. And when the carrots are thinner, when they bake, it kind of like melts. So you don't get those really big chunks of carrot.
Yes, you could use a food processor, of course, to do it by hand.
Then we have some crushed pineapple. Again, some really great natural sweetness from that. And then it also lends some moisture.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good.
It does. I love the addition of pineapple to carrot cake.
Oh yes. All right.
Finally, some chopped walnuts.
Yes. So we just want to mix all of these ingredients so they're nice and incorporated.
And if you're not a big fan of walnuts, you can certainly use pecans or omit the nuts completely. You could also mix in raisins, which are another really fun addition to carrot cake.
Yes, you could see before our batter was actually very thick, but everything we added just adds a lot more moisture. So you can see now it's
coming together nicely.
Yes, all right. So I think we can start adding to our muffin tin. So we're using liners today, and we're using a standard size muffin tin. You could do minis too. Would be really fun.
Really fun, yeah. And while Lauren is working on getting those filled up, I'm going to go ahead and get started on our cream cheese frosting, my favorite part. And we just have some reduced fat cream cheese and unsalted butter. Both of these are at room temperature so that they blend together really easily. I'm going to go ahead and use the mixer for that. So it really doesn't take much at all to get those blended together and nice and creamy.
Oh, that's so good.
And now I'm going to go ahead and add in the vanilla extract and get this powdered sugar in. So the powdered sugar is kind of dangerous. I'm wearing a black apron, and I'm also a very messy baker. So I'm going to do a little bit at a time and slowly mix it in and hope I don't make a giant mess.
Good job. Look at you.
All right, so it's nice and creamy.
Okay, so these are all nice and filled. We have more batter. We're just going to do one pan for now. I'm going to stick these in the oven.
All right, so they're going to bake at 350 for about 18 to 22 minutes or until a toothpick inserted into the center of a cupcake comes out clean.
All right, so our cupcakes have cooked and they've been cooled completely too. We want to make sure that they're cooled before we frost them.
All right, so the frosting, my favorite part. I'm going to go ahead and use a piping bag and tip to frost today, but you can certainly use like a zip top bag and frost, or use a spoon or knife.
Really doesn't matter how you get the frosting on. The important part is just get a nice amount of frosting on these cupcakes. And these, again, are perfect for a dessert, but I think they'd be really good on a brunch spread, too. I would be very excited to see these on a brunch spread.
Yes. Should we give it a try?
Yes, for sure. Very excited. There's just something about eating a cupcake. I don't know.
No, it makes your whole day better.
Yep. The cupcake is so moist.
And I love all the spices that are in it.
Yes, so whether this is for brunch or dessert, we know these are going to be your new favorite cupcakes.
To get this recipe on your phone, text cupcake to 78402.
And for more recipes and resources from your mealtime mentors, visit bestfoods.com.